Hello and welcome back to another Marvel Champions two-handed recorded gameplay. Today we're going to be taking Jubilee and Iceman up against Dark Beast. Now we did throw the Legions of Hell encounter set into the Dark Beast scenario, and so we'll see how that all goes. It's going to be pretty fun. We're going to talk about the decks. If you don't care about that, you can jump directly to the gameplay using the timestamp below. But Jubilee, we're running a Justice Disguise type deck with the Disguise token, which is new from Buy the Same Token. And if you didn't see, I'll link it down below. But I did get a ton of new tokens from Buy the Same Token, so there's a video going all over that. But this deck, or this, is to showcase the new Frostbite tokens, the Frozen Solid, and then the Disguise tokens. So having a good time with that. We are running a Justice deck, and I remember I was going to put the Disguise card in the deck because it was in the previous deck that I just played. Now it's in Jubilee's deck. There you go. Excellent. So Bobby Drake is running an aggression build. We've got a lot of X-Men allies. We got X, Gold Balls, Shark Girl, Glob, Sunfire, Psylocke. We're running 2 copies of the attack training. Really, attack training is probably going to be looking at Gold Balls and or Shark Girl, because we like to keep Shark Girl around, especially with those frostbites. We got Boot Camp. We got some melees. Press the advantage, because we're going to be taking advantage of Jubilee's ability to stun just indefinitely, or stun and or confuse just like super frequently. Press the advantages are going to be able to cycle cards. Hall of Heroes, Def Focus. We got a cell phone. Mainly I wanted to try this card in a multiplayer setting because you can basically now take an off activation or an off turn activation, which you normally cannot do. Utopia, combat training, aggressions, and the doubles. Now this is going to be complemented with a Justice deck from Jubilee. The feels like this is the classic combo, is aggression and justice. Feels like that's kind of like the combo that I find myself just like when I think of like pure Marvel champions. That's what I think of, is, you know, that combo. But we got a disguised deck over here with Jubilee. Honestly, probably could have thrown this over on, or run 2 of these to get Bobby, but here we are. Got Colossus, Angel, X, Forge, Triage, and Beacon. Now this is going to be a pretty hefty deck, and this is going to be very supportive deck. And so we're going to lean into the supporting nature here. Got Dazzler, and we got Mission Training. Running 3 copies of Multi-Talented. I feel like there's rarely ever a time that we will run Jubilee and not run Multi-Talented. It just seems very good. Got 3 steps ahead, operative skill, 2 copies of Overwatch. Here's where the toys start coming: superpower training, specialized training, attack, and surveillance over here for Jubilee. Build support, X Gene, X Mansion, X Jet. We got a cell phone over here, X Bunker, Moira, the Danger Room, Weapon X, Cerebro, and then our doubles there. I'm actually gonna go ahead and run power in all of us as well. We do have a ton of gray cards in here, and so I think that's going to help, especially with that multi-talented. So let me just grab that real quick. Oh, there we go. We're going to be unhinged and use 1 from each of the different art styles. That does put us at about, I think, 49 cards, so it is a little bit larger of a deck. But figured she would kind of be the build person, and if we can stay in alter ego for a little bit with Jubilee, so we can hit that more card draw, protect her health a little bit, just have her build up. And a lot of her supports are going to deal with being an alter ego, with Moira, Danger Room, all of that kind of stuff. So we can leave Jubilee in alter ego for potentially an additional turn. I think we can gain a good bit of tempo that way, and also just kind of start pushing through a lot of this giant deck, because it is big. It is big. The Dark Beast, I said we were going to run with Legions of Hell, and we have to choose which one of, or we don't get to choose, we have to go random on which one of these setting environments we're going to be putting into play. I hope that it is not Genosha. If it is, then the villain gains steady and our game plan gets a little bit more challenging. But I didn't want it. It's actually exactly 50 cards, but I didn't want to just go. I wanted to give some level of challenge here. Um, yeah. So we'll shuffle these up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got the Savage Land. So we are going to uh shuffle that encounter set in. Let's get high tech goggles. And then on his special, which triggers whenever Dark Beast attacks, we're going to discard the top 3 cards of our deck. This threats out at 20. We're coming in with 2 starting us out. Savage Land gives Dark Beast Retaliate 1. And we're going to shuffle in Savage Lands. And then we have to deal each player an encounter card. Fun stuff! We're going to give Jubilee turn 1 because we can pull Shopping Spree. We can call on the action of Bobby to clear Shopping Spree. But actually, that's a. Okay, I guess we do have the ability to change when we are triggering and when we can call on actions. The nice thing about a 2-player game is with Shopping Spree, it comes in with 2 threat. You can clear it on turn 1. Bobby has his Ice Belt, which is just a really, really, really good upgrade for him because most every single one of his cards are ice traded. And so we can get that out turn 1, which would be pretty great. If we have Ice Belt in our hand, we may call on Bobby, or we may actually just leave Jubilee in Alter Ego and then let Jubilee clear Shopping Spree by herself so that she can get that coat, right? Because we really do want a lot of threat removal there. But Jubilee is going to go first just so it can be on the table. I guess we can call on the action. It doesn't matter. Marvel Champions gives so much flexibility in how you can order your actions and calling on actions, so I think we'll be good. But Jubilee also helps us if we do want to clear that first side scheme. She has all the other side schemes, so we can just go grab another one. We'll be good. We got X Bunker, Beak, multi-talented. There's the coat. Okay. Forge, nice. Plasmoid energy. There's 6. Okay, so we're definitely going to keep the coat. We are definitely going to keep X Bunker. And we could keep Forge. If we keep Forge, then that's going to allow us to grab potentially like Cerebro, which would be a nice card draw. Let's keep Forge. We can use Forge as a resource if we need to. We're going to mulligan 2. We got Firecracker and a 3 steps ahead. At least we did not get the Shopping Spree. Bobby has got attack training. Utopia. Ooh, great call. Chill Out. Strength. Ice Blast. And a Professor X. Nice. Okay. We're definitely keeping X. We're going to keep Utopia. We're going to mulligan the rest of these. Gold Balls. Frozen Solid. And Cell Phone. Sweet. Use our Mallrat ability to go find our player side scheme and put that directly into play. So Shopping Spree. When defeated, the player who defeated this scheme searches their deck and discard pile for an item cards and put it into play. Comes in with 2 threats. Because that is an action, we can call on that. And so we can get Jubilee to get her sunglasses out, her cell phone out, or her coat. But her coat is in our hand. So I think we're gonna get the power belt into play for Bobby Drake. So we're gonna go ahead and exhaust. We're gonna call on an action to exhaust to remove the threat here. Shopping Spree clears. Bobby did clear it, so let's go find our power belt. We get plus 3 hit points, taking us to 14. We can exhaust it to generate a resource for an ice card. Excellent. Okay. We're going to go Plasmoid Energy to play Forge. After Forge enters play, search our deck and discard power for an X-Men or X-Force support. So I think that could be Cerebro. Could be X-Jet. That would be kind of interesting. We could go X-Jet and hang on to the Jubilee's coat. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab the X-Jet. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Then we have Forge, who can block for Dark Beast if we wanted to. Since we're going to stay down, we have a Professor X drop with Bobby. So we're going to be able to confuse. I like the start here. Okay. We're going to use these 3 to play the X-Jet. And we're going to just hang on to the coat. Forge will go ahead and thwart 1 off of the main. And we'll pass turn to Bobby. I'm trying to figure out. For some reason, I feel like I'm really far to the left on this table. And I don't know why. Weird. Okay. So Bobby, we will go ahead and flip up to Iceman. Let's use a Strength to play a Utopia. So after an X-Men ally enters play, we can exhaust this to ready an X-Men character. We are going to hang on to Gold Balls. We're going to use X-Jet, these 3 to play Professor X. That's going to confuse Dark Beast. Oh, I guess we don't have to block with Forge because we're going to block with X. That is going to trigger Utopia so that we can ready. X will go ahead and thwart 3 here. And then we will go ahead and attack for 2. So we're going to go down to 4. And then we're going to trigger freeze. So we're going to frostbite there. We do take a retaliate. These look really cool. These look really, really cool. Those frostbite tokens. I like the translucent. Okay. Yeah. So we will stand up. Pretty solid first turn. Jubilee gets 6 cards. We got her coat, X Mansion, Flash of Light, Cerebro, Power in All of Us, excellent, and a Grand Finale. Iceman has got Gold Balls, Press the Advantage, Melee, Boot Camp, nice, and a Shark Girl, sweet. We'll throw 2 threat here. Dark Beast is going to attack. It is a Force Interrupt. Actually, I'm sorry, we're going to scheme here. Remove the confused. Dark Beast is going to attack. Getting ahead of myself. Force Interrupt. We're going to trigger to discard the top 3 cards of my deck. We got Power of Aggression, Melee, and a Psylocke. And then he's attacking for 1. We'll block with X. Might as well, right? Plus 2. There goes Master Plan. That's nice. Then Frostbite rolls off, sadly. Okay. Encounter cards. Oof. Got a lot of encounter cards. First up, Under Fire. Surge. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Velociraptor. Quick Strike. When Velociraptor attacks, you discard the top card of your deck. Plus 1 attack for each resource discarded this way. Alrighty. Another Velociraptor. Heck yeah. Love that. And then we've got a Fallen Warrior. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard an ally. Put that ally into play with Fallen Warrior attached to it. Oh no, we're losing so many of our good cards. No, stop it. Oh, geez. Okay, so Professor X. Scheme is equal to its printed thwart, does not take consequential damage, and has a blank text box. Alrighty. So that's actually not too bad. We probably can't stay down in Alter Ego Jubilee with that 3 scheme. But there we are. Did I have a melee? I did have a melee. Let's go. I have Velociraptors. Nice. 2 cards over here. We've got Draugr. When revealed, choose either take 1 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. We'll take a damage. And he has guard. And then we've got Cruel Experiment. Attachment minion gets +2 hit points and gains guard. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Wow, okay. We got a lot of minions here. Are there has to be minions left, right? We have another Draugr at least. The Great Ape. Okay, so it gains guard. It has 7 hit points. When defeated, the player defeated the Great Giant Ape. Resolves special. Alrighty, well that's pretty exciting. Well, that got intense. That got intense real quick. I like it. We'll pass this over to Iceman. And yikes. Okay. So Iceman. Jubilee. What is Jubilee doing? Jubilee has grand finale, which is pretty cool. Hmm. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, so if we go power in all of us, flesh. No, there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff to be scared of at this point. Let's start out by I think build support will grab boot camp. We can play press the advantage. We can play melee, take out both of these. We can also play Shark Girl. Yeah, I think melee is the better play. I think melee is the better play. So let's go ahead. We're gonna hang on to press the advantage. We're gonna toss these 3 cards to play a melee. 3 damage to an enemy, 3 damage to another enemy. We're gonna take out the Velociraptors. I need to protect Jubilee's health more than I need to protect Iceman's health. And so now X is just going to attack for 0 because we will be flipping up a Jubilee. Nice. We will go ahead and attack, deal 2 damage to Draugr and Frostbite here. Okay. We do have press the advantage, which we can call on later if we want to. Jubilee's turn. Do we toss the coat? That seems insane. That seems like not the right call. We drop X Mansion. I think X Mansion probably doesn't need to be played right now. If we play Cerebro, then we can use her ability to just crush a grand finale and just do a ton of damage everywhere. I think that probably, and we can hang on to the coat for later. And then we have X Jet to pay for. Yeah. All right. So we'll drop a Cerebro. We'll use this. We'll search the top 5 cards for an X-Men ally. We do have a Dazzler. She goes into our hand. If we go Dazzler, I don't think that's don't think Dazzler's worth it at this point. I think I'd rather get yeah, I don't think Dazzler's the play. But it does give us some extra money to do some stuff. Okay. We will flip up to Jubilee. Jubilee could just basic attack and take out Draugr. Yeah. Okay. Let's use Dazzler, Flash of Light, and her ability to play Grand Finale. So we're going to deal 2 damage, and then we're going to choose 3 different enemies, or 3 up to 3 different enemies, and deal 2 damage. So we're going to first target 2 damage here. Okay, so we have 6 damage left in chunks of 2. Let's go 4 here and 2 here. No, let's go 4 here. So that takes us up to 6, and then 2 damage on X. Wish I had my sunglasses right now. Okay. We're going to use Extra to play Press the Advantage to take out the Ape. Call on that action there. Righty. Then we have... I'm just floating these resources. I'm going to actually use the X-Jet and Power on All of Us to play Jubilee's... No, we're not. We're just going to hang on to both of these. Forge is just going to stay around and be a blocker, I think, and we'll stand up. Interesting. Yeah, it feels weird floating 2 cards, but got Cryokinetic Perception. Now we're cooking. Chill Out, Energy, Arctic Attack, and a Combat Training. Jubilee has got a Firecracker, a Weapon X, and a Wolverine. Interesting. Alrighty then. We're going to go 2 there. Dark Beast is going to attack Iceman. We'll discard Ice Blast, Ice Slide, and Snow Cone. And we'll go ahead and we'll just take the attack. It's going to be 2, 4 total. Takes us down to 8. All right. And then Draugr is going to Frostbite, not do anything on his activation. Dark Beast is going to attack Jubilee. We'll discard 3 cards. Colossus, Superpower Training, no, and a Firecracker. Then we will block with Forge. So it's going to be 2 plus 3. Good block, Forge. Good block. Alrighty. X is going to attack for 0. Pass out encounter cards. We have gone through this encounter deck so quickly. Holy cow. Iceman has got a Sinister Strike. We're going to place a not a Frostbite, I'm sorry, a Pursuit counter. They're on Pursued by the Past. Then the villain's going to attack us. We will go ahead and block here. So Frostbite goes on. He's attacking for 1. After this activation results, put 1 Pursuit counter so we don't take any damage. The Frostbite then will roll off. Jubilee's card? Hot-headed. Give to the Bobby Drake player. After you attach a Frostbite enemy to an upgrade, take 1 damage. After you make a basic recovery, discard this card. Alrighty. Pass this over here. Do we have a X-Men that we can play? Ready. We do have Wolverine. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I'm just holding on to Jubilee's coat for the longest time, and I don't think it's actually... I don't know. Let's go X-Jet. Power on All of Us, Firecracker, and Weapon X to play Wolverine. We'll trigger Utopia to ready Iceman. That means that we can make that basic recovery to clear there. We're going to float the coat again. We will go ahead and just basic attack to take out Draugr. Oh, and I forgot to... Need to discard 3 more cards from Iceman. Probably that would have been something different, but here we are. Okay. This does not have... So we will go ahead and attack for 3 on Dark Beast. take 3 damage back. But we can flip down and heal Wolverine with Wolverine's response. We'll hang on to the coat yet again. Alright. We'll use an energy to play a cryokinetic perception after you resolve your freeze ability. Exhaust this card to draw a card. That has the ice trait. We get the Ready Iceman. We'll go Power Belt and a Arctic Attack to play Chill Out. Remove 3 threat. And then attach a Frostbite. We will have to take a damage when we do that from our Hot-Headed. That's fine. Yep. We will flip down and make a basic recovery of 4. So we're at 7, so that's going to take us back up to 11. And we will discard. We got a combat training in hand. I'm going to keep that, and we're going to stand up. Jubilee has got her coat. Mission training. Mission training is not a bad idea for Wolverine, just to pump up the attack. Got multi-talented, energy, and a 3 steps ahead. We got a combat training, Hall of Heroes, press the advantage, frozen solid, power of aggression, and an Arctic attack. Excellent. Let's go up to 3 here on the main. Dark Beast is going to attack for 1. Interrupt. We'll discard 3 cards. No power on all of us. Oh, and there goes our sunglasses. Okay. He's attacking us for 1. We're going to take it on the chin. Plus 1. So that's 2 damage. Okay. Then X will attack for 0. Dark Beast will scheme for 3, 4, 5. Take us up to 8 out of 20. Encounter cards, and we're almost through this deck. Legions of Hell. Place 2 additional threat for each undead minion in play. There are no undead minions. This card can Surge. So this is going to come in with 4 because we do have that Professor X. Yeah. And then we've got Pterosaur. 0 scheme, 3 attack. When revealed, resolve the special ability on the setting environment. We're going to discard 3 more cards. I completely forgot to shuffle a card back in using my Bobby Drake ability. Remembering all the triggers is hard. Pass this over to Bobby. And we are off. All right. Any X-Men? No. Let's use Power of Aggression to play Hall of Heroes. We're going to flip up to Iceman. Let's go ahead and attack the Pterosaur for 2. We're going to trigger Freeze. So we're going to exhaust and draw a card. It is an ice card, so we do get to Ready Iceman. That's big. That's big. Okay. Okay. Jubilee. Do we have status over here? No, we don't. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and take out the Pterosaur. Let's get a counter on Hall of Heroes. Okay. We've got Power Belt, Arctic Attack, and a combat training to play Frozen Solid. So when the attached enemy would activate, discard Frozen Solid instead. And then we're going to attach Frostbite when we do that. Then we're going to use the X-Jet from over here, press the advantage to chill out, to clear 3 threat from Legions of Hell, and attach a Frostbite to Dark Beast. Jubilee. We're going to use 3 steps ahead to play a mission training on Wolverine. So we get +2 hit points and +1 thwart. I feel so dumb hanging on to this coat for so long. I think we're going to do it again, though. Let's use Wolverine to thwart down Legions of Hell to get rid of that crisis icon. We're going to exhaust Jubilee. Energy to play multi-talented. We're using the... Let's go physical. Let's do physical, so we'll take out Professor X. And then energy heals 2 damage from our identity. Just like that. We're going to flip down, which will heal 3 damage from Wolverine. We'll Cerebro to search for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No X-Men. That's fine. And we'll hang on to the coat yet again. We'll stand up. Iceman has got a Genius and an Encounter card. Yeah, that Savage Land goes through the deck quick. It's insane. It's pretty crazy. We got Boot Camp, Snow Cone, Arctic Attack, and a Chill Out. Alrighty. And Jubilee has got her coat, Flash of Light, Danger Room, Specialized Training, Disguise, 2, 4, 5, and a Plasmoid Energy. Alrighty. We're going to go up to 10. Dark Beast is going to attack, but Frozen Solid is going to trigger. We'll add a Frostbite. So when Dark Beast schemes, there's 2 Frostbites. He's scheming for 1, 3 total. And we'll pass out Encounter cards. And we just decked out, so we get an acceleration token. This is going quick. It's going quick, team. We've barely even touched Dark Beast. But yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. It'll be good. I'm wondering if a Mutant Education would be good for this Jubilee deck, so that we could recycle all of our cards. Alrighty. Iceman has got Time Traveling Shenanigans. The player defeats this game, discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a card with the same encounter set as the setting environment. Gonna come in with 4. I'm gonna grab my Win Defeated thing, so that will help. Then we've got Legions of Hell. This card is gonna gain Surge into Nowhere is Safe. Place 1 pursuit counter. Then we're gonna discard an upgrade or a support we control. Guess that'll be Power Belt or Hall of Heroes. It'll be Hall of Heroes. That's sad. Okay. Jubilee's card. No place for the living. Each player must choose to either discard the upgrade or support they control with the highest cost, or take damage equal to the total number of upgrades and supports they control. Iceman will take 3 damage. So we'll go down to 8. And then we'll take 2 damage over here on Jubilee. Brutal. Pass this over. And here we are. Okay. Cerebro. I actually don't know if I have any more allies in here. Hey, look, Angel. Nice. Nice. There you go. That worked out. Okay. Let's use Plasmoid Energy to play Danger Room. We're going to use Disguise to play Specialized Training. That comes in with 10. Trying to figure out. I feel like I need to get the code onto the table, but I feel like I'm losing so much momentum when I do that. Um. Oh wait, I can. Because XJet can get Jubilee's code onto the table with Angel. Then we can't play Flash of Light. Is there any way that I can pass a card? No. I probably should put team building exercises in Iceman. I forgot to do that. Um, we're not gonna play specialized training. I don't think I can afford to do that right now. So instead, we're gonna do the coat and potentially even Angel. No, we'll go Flash of Light. Okay, so let's use specialized training and disguise to play Jubilee's coat. So we get +1 thwart, and after we play a thwart event, we can exhaust it to get a or to remove threat equal to a scheme for each different resource type that we paid for using that card. We will flip up to Jubilee. We're going to use Jubilee and Angel to play Flash of Light. So remove 3 threat from a scheme. If we use 2 different resource types, which we did, wild counting as any of the other ones, then we are going to confuse Dark Beast. Okay. And then we will exhaust the coat to remove 2 threats from Legions of Hell. I think overall that's probably better. Okay. Alrighty then. Iceman. Iceman, let's go ahead and attack Dark Beast for 2. So we're at 31. We're going to go down to 29. We're going to trigger Frostbite. We will take a damage. Cryokinetic will draw us a card. It is not an ice card, so we don't get to ready. That's fine. Let's use Genius to play Snow Cone. Utopia will ready. Ooh, actually, hold up. Let's not use Genius. Let's use Power Belt and Cell Phone to play Snow Cone. Cannot have upgrades and takes -1 consequential damage when attacking an enemy with Frostbite. Good stuff there. Okay. We've got X-Jet and Arctic Attack to play a Chill Out to remove 3 threat, and we're going to attach another Frostbite here. Okay. Snow Cone will hit for 2. Snow Cone takes the retaliate damage, but not a consequential. Okay. Iceman will flip down. We have 2 Frostbites out, so we're going to shuffle back in a Frozen Solid and a Chill Out. using the Cool Off ability. Okay, we're going to heal. So we're going to go up to 11 again. Stand up. I never used Wolverine. We cleared here. Wolverine will have thwarted for 2 here. Take that down to 8. Cool. We're going to hang on to Genius and Boot Camp. We got Power of Aggression. Nice. Def Focus. Ice Blast 2, 4, 5. And a Chill Out. Jubilee has got multi-talented cell phone operative skill Moira encounter card because we're reshuffling. One more card. XG. Nice. Alrighty. We're going to add 4 threat to the main, which takes us up to 12. Dark Beast is going to attack Jubilee. We'll block with a Snow Cone. We'll discard the top 3 cards. There goes Sunglasses again. Actually, we may not block because he's only attacking. He's attacking for 0. We're just going to take it. +1. We'll take the damage. Frostbites roll off. Then he's confused against Bobby. Encounter cards. Jubilee has got a master plan. So we're going to go 5 up on here. Maybe not worth taking that out. And a Velociraptor. So this is going to quick strike. When he attacks you, discard the top card of your deck. He gets +1. So this happens first before we declare blockers, I do believe. So it's going to be attacking us for 2. We'll take it. Go down to 4. Counter card here. Cruel Experiment. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. So this is now a 5 threat guard. Until you discard a minion, reveal that minion. So we will go ahead and take a damage. Pass this over to Bobby. Okay. Bobby's going to flip up to Iceman. Bobby will attack. Go 2 damage here. Frostbite. Trigger Cryokinetic. Not a ice card, so we don't get to ready. That's fine. Let's go ahead and use Power Belt and a Chill Out to play Ice Blast. I'm going to choose the I'm going to choose Jubilee as the player. So we're going to attach a Frostbite to the villain and Velociraptor. Deal 3 damage to each enemy with a Frostbite attached. So that will take out here and here. And give it. Oh no, we got rid of Holy Heroes. Sad. And then also 3 damage here. Nice. That worked. That worked pretty well. Let's go ahead and use Power of Aggression and Def Focus to play Boot Camp. So all of our allies get +1 attack. And then we'll use a Genius to play Combat Training to give us +1 attack. And that'll be that. Jubilee's turn. Let's go X-Jet. Operative skill operative skill Jubilee to play multi-talented. So deal 2 damage to an enemy. It's going to be 2 damage here. We'll take a Retaliate, sadly. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. We'll go here. Heal 2 damage from our identity. So we'll go back up to 5. That'll be nice. Then Jubilee's sunglasses will remove 3 threat from the main, taking that back down to 7. Wolverine will thwart it for 2. We're about to flip down. Yeah, so we'll flip down to Jubilee, healing 3 from Wolverine. Cerebro, let's fish for an X-Men. Oh, I should have shopping spreed. That's on me. Nope, no X-Men. I should have shopping spreed as soon as I flip down just to get it out of the deck. That's on me. This is, yeah. I need more rest with Jubilee, I think. Alrighty. Cell phone will play X Gene. And we'll stand up. We got Glob, Frozen Solid, Energy, Melee, and a Chill Out. Jubilee, we're going to hang on to Moira. Blinding Flash, Overwatch, Strength, Power in All of Us, and Power in All of Us. Nice. We're going to add 4 threat to the main. Dark Beast is going to attack Iceman. We'll discard 3 cards from our deck. Really want to get that Ice Wall into play. What is Iceman doing? Let's go ahead and block. So we'll add a Frostbite. We will trigger Cryokinetic. We'll draw. It's not a ice card, so we don't get to ready. So he's attacking for 0 plus 2. The defense soaks the 2, so we're good there. Excellent. Then against Jubilee, he's going to scheme for 3, 4. So we're at 9. We'll go to 13. In counter cards, Fallen Warrior. Discard cards from the top of our deck until we get a Snow Cone. We got Snow Cone now. And we've got Giant Ape. Defeated. This player resolves the when defeated ability. Or resolves the special ability. That's a guard. There's a lot of minions in this. I don't think I quite realized that. Alright, let's use Shopping Spree. Put that into play. Okay. Cerebro. We got Beak, Colossus, Angel. Holy cow, there's a lot of, and Dazzler. Whoa, that's a lot. We hit the jackpot there. It's gonna be one of the grays because we have 2 power of aggressions. Probably Beak would be my guess. Yeah, let's go Beak. And these shuffle. All right. Let's go Power in All of Us to play a Moira. Choose a Power in All of Us to play a Beak. We'll remove 2 threat from a scheme, which will be here. Danger Room will trigger. We'll go grab a Mission Training and attach it to Beak. Now Beak is the ultimate threat remover. So Beak is here. Okay. Do we want to heal? We probably want to heal, right? We're going to heal for 3. Let's flip up. Moira will trigger, which will draw us into a card, which is a Flash of Light. Interesting. There we go. Okay. We'll use a Flash of Light. No, we're going to figure out how we want to time this. Because I want to use as many resources as possible. So let's go X-Gene, X-Jet to play Flash of Light to take this down to 8. We did pay for it with 2 different resources, so we'll confuse Dark Beast. And then we will exhaust the coat to remove 2 more, take this down to 6. Instead of X-Gene, we will have used an Overwatch, because now we can use X-Gene Strength to play Blinding Flash and choose 2 different enemies to stun and confuse. We will stun Dark Beast and confuse Dark Beast. We will stun and confuse the Giant Ape. All right. Beak will thwart 2 here. Take this down to 4. Wolverine will go ahead and take out the snow cone. And that will pass turn to Iceman. Okay. Let's use Power Belt Energy to play Frozen Solid on Dark Beast. We're going Uber Control at this point. We will use the whole hand to play Glob. After Glob enters play, deal 2 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached. We got Frozen Solid there. That will trigger Utopia, which will ready Iceman. Glob will go ahead and hit for 2, taking us down to 18. Retaliate 1, so that's 2 damage here. Actually, it's 3. I'm sorry, because I do have boot camp. Boot camp is here. Iceman will go ahead and attack the Giant Ape for 3 and Frostbite. We'll flip down and we will choose to shuffle in probably Snow Cone or Ice Wall. We'll go Snow Cone. Snow Cone will just take out the ape. We'll discard 3 cards. Oh, we lost Ice Slide again. And all of these tokens that were on here. Nice. Okay. That's going to be that, so let's stand up. We have some major control going on right now. We are protected. I think, this is the time to push. Jubilee has got Triage 3 steps ahead, Plasmoid Energy, Flash of Light, and a Disguise 2/4/5. Bobby gets 6 cards. We got Snow Cone, Sunfire, Ice Blast, X, Chill Out 2/4/5, and a Press the Advantage. We're going to add 4 threat to the main, taking us up to 8. He is confused, or he's stunned against Jubilee, confused against Bobby. So we'll go directly into encounter cards. Jubilee's got Dark Design. Put 1 pursuit counter. We have 1 more before we go, but then Frozen Solid will prevent the scheme. We'll play a Frostbite here. Then we've got Evil Alliance. Well, there you go. We're going to get Pyro. So Pyro comes into play. He has Quick Strike. We got it. We're good. And playing with fire. The player defeated this scheme discards the top 3 cards of their deck and takes 1 indirect damage for each resource icon discarded this way. And we will shuffle. Excellent. Pass this over to Bobby. Let's just flip up to Iceman. Iceman will attack Pyro for 3. Cryokinetic will trigger, drawing us a Power of Aggression. Okay. And Frostbite. Then Snow Cone will just take out Pyro. This is actually 3. Got a lot of threat. We do have a 3 steps ahead, though. So I think we'll be fine with threat. Okay. I think I want to keep Glob for a blocker. So what we're going to do is go Power of Aggression for a Sunfire. Let's use X-Jet to pay the kicker to get rid of the goggles. Utopia will trigger to ready Iceman. Iceman will attack for 3. Frostbite. We get Retaliate. Go down to 9. Can we call and confuse? We potentially can. Let's go X-Gene and Exhaust to play Flash of Light. We'll remove 3 threat. And we did pay for it with 2 different, so we will confuse Dark Beast. We're not going to trigger the coat because I believe that we're going to trigger the coat on 3 steps ahead. Oh, and Moira's going to trigger for Iceman over here. Shark Girl. All right. Cool. We will press the advantage to deal 2 damage. We will take a Retaliate. And we get to draw a card because they're confused into Psylocke. Nice. Then, this is how we set this up. Okay. Ice Blast, Psylocke, and a Shark Girl will play Professor X. We're going to choose to ready Iceman with Professor X trigger. And then X will thwart playing with fire, removing that. This is a when defeated. We'll discard the top 3 cards. We actually only have 1, so we only take 1 damage. And I believe it's indirect. Yeah, so we're going to throw that on X. That gives us another encounter card. So many encounter cards. That Retaliate is hurting us. Okay. We do have a Snow Cone, which we will hang on to. We do have a floating power belt, but let's go ahead and just attack for 3 more. That's going to take us down to 9. We'll take another Retaliate down to 7. And then another Frostbite. All the Frostbites. I don't think I'm actually flipping down with Jubilee. I may. If I do... The reason why I may not is Professor X is a block. He is confused, And so he's also attacking for like a ton of minuses. So we can probably take the hit. And so we can get more efficiency out of X if we stay up and block with Jubilee. But I don't know what staying up gets us for Jubilee. We can. Oh no, we go triage. And heal Iceman. Then I don't think we really need the 3 steps ahead. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go Plasmoid Energy to play Triage. When Triage enters play, we'll heal 2 damage from Iceman. We'll use 3 steps ahead to play Disguise. We'll use our new Disguise token. Boom, just like that. Okay, we should have triggered Jubilee's Coat, but I thought I was playing 3 steps ahead. I ended up not. We'll go ahead and thwart for 4 off of the main, taking it down to 1. Okay. We got Snow Cone. I'm going to hang on to Snow Cone. So let's go ahead and stand up. Iceman, Snow Cone, chill out. Chill out. Ice Blast and a Strength. Jubilee has got a multi-talented Plasmoid Energy, Firecracker Energy, and an X Bunker. Let's go. We don't have any side schemes in the victory display. Interesting. Okay. We're going to add 4 to take us up to 5. Dark Beast is going to attack Iceman. We'll discard 3 cards. Arctic Attack, press the advantage, and a Gold Balls. And we will go ahead and take the attack. So 1 damage. Okay. Dark Beast is going to attack. We'll discard Firecracker, Specialized Training, and a Dazzler. And we're going to block with X plus 2. And counter cards. I think that overall worked out better. Evil Genius. Dark Beast attacks you. Give him an additional boost card for this activation. Alrighty. We will block with Glob. Discard the top card of your deck. It gets +1 boost icon for each resource on that card. So 1. And then a lot. So Glob is gone. Oh, and then I have to discard 3 more cards. Discarding so many cards from the deck. Ah! Okay. Then we've got Fallen Warrior. Again, we're going to discard cards until we get a minion. Alrighty. Over here, we got Under Fire. Surge. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Velociraptor with Quick Strike is going to go off now. And then, so he will get +1. So he's attacking for 2. We'll block with Triage. Then Village under attack. Each player results the special ability on the setting environment when defeated. Comes in with 4. There's a lot of threats being thrown at us right now. Okay. Pass this over to Jubilee. Okay. Let's go ahead and use X-Jet. No, let's go ahead and use Jubilee Plasmoid Energy for a multi-talented. So we will go ahead and deal 2 damage to Shark Girl. We will remove 2 threat from a scheme. Take this down to 3. Then heal 2 damage. So we'll just go up to our full health. Jubilee's Coat will clear the main. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Okay, so first, We're going to thwart with Beak. Take this down to 2. Multi-talented will clear, then 3 will come off of here, which will leave 2. We'll each discard the top 3 cards of our deck. We should definitely run Digging Deep and White Fox in this scenario. All right. Okay, that's better. X-Gene, X-Jet will play Firecracker. 4 damage to Dark Beast and stun. We'll take a Retaliate. Wolverine does have 6 health. We'll go Energy to play. Actually, let's hold off on that. Wolverine will go ahead and thwart, clear this. We'll flip down, heal 3 from Wolverine. Cerebro, we got Colossus, Genius, Angel, Firecracker, and a Plasmoid. We'll take Colossus. Okay. Energy and a X Bunker will play Colossus. And he is a tough. Which I think we'll just immediately use. Do we have... Cool. Okay. Colossus will go ahead and attack Dark Beast. The Retaliate will knock the tough, and then he'll take 2 consequential for 3 damage there. I don't think I'm gonna. Well, no, I will push Dark Beast, I guess. There's a chance that we flip into the steady, which would be annoying, but I think we're in a spot where that can be kind of fine. Okay. Iceman's turn. We are going to start by using Sunfire to knock Dark Beast into stage 2. Or stage 3, I'm sorry. Reveal a random. We got even, odd. Even is Genosha. So he does gain steady. Oh, that gets discarded. Okay. Special, we're placing a threat on the main scheme. And then we are going to reveal a random, deal each player an encounter card. That's the sentence I was looking for. Okay. And he comes in with 44 health. 44 health, just like that. No longer has Retaliate, which is very, very nice. Yeah, that's actually fantastic. Iceman will go ahead and punch him for 3, which will add a Frostbite. Cryokinetic. It is an ice, so we do get to stand up, which is great. We will go ahead and punch for 3 again. So 41 goes down to 38. And another Frostbite. See if we can get all of them out here. That'd be kind of fun. Snow Cone will hit for 4. No consequential. Let's go Strength and a Power Belt to play Ice Blast. We're going to add a Frostbite here and here. 3 damage to each. So we'll take out the Velociraptor. Down to 31 with Dark Beast. Chill Out. We'll play a Snow Cone. Utopia will ready. We'll attack for 3. So we're at 31. We'll go down to 28. And another Frostbite. And then Snow Cone will attack for 4, taking us down to 22. Alrighty, my friends. And he's scheming first, which is good because we have 4 frostbites on him. I think we're actually just going to hang on to the Arctic attack and we'll stand up. Jubilee has got a multi-talented, superpower training, genius build support. We don't really need any of these. Grand Finale is nice. And an Angel. Iceman, we're going to keep the Arctic attack. We've got a Frozen Solid, a Chill Out, a Melee, and a Press the Advantage. I'm going to add 4 threat to the main. Dark Beast is going to scheme for -1 starting, +2, so 1 total. Takes us up to 5, and all the frostbites roll off. Alrighty. He's going to attack here. We're going to place a threat on the main scheme, triggering the Genosha special. And we are going to block with Beak. We're going to place a Pursuit counter. And Beak goes away. But that's fine, because that means mission training goes away, and we can trigger Danger Room again. In counter cards, we've got Escaped Mutant. As a alter ego action, we can resolve the special ability on the setting environment to discard this card. Each Genosha minion engages you, gains Quick Strike. Then we've got Pyro's Flamethrower. This card gains Surge. And to burn, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Take 1 indirect damage for each resource icon, which is going to be 3 damage. And I did just deck out, so we get another card, which is Genetic Enhancements. Can exhaust our hero and resolve the special ability on the setting environment to get rid of the +1 attack that we just put on Dark Beast. That's fine. He's got 24 here. I think we'll be fine. Okay. 2 cards over here. Iceman has got Armored Unibike and engages the player with Escape Mutant if able. Alrighty. After it attacks, resolve the special ability on the setting environment. Quick Strike, because we're an alter ego, we're fine. We got Police State. When defeated, the player defeated the schemes finds the Escaped Mutant and reveals it. Comes in with 4 threat and a extra encounter card. Alrighty. This passes to Iceman. Let's crush this thing. We're just gonna basic attack for 3. Add a Frostbite. Cryokinetic will draw us into a cell phone, not a ice card. We'll attack for 8 with the snow cones. We're at 21, so it's gonna take us down to 13. We're going to use Power Belt, Cell Phone to play Arctic Attack to deal 6 damage. So 3, then so we're at 13, we'll go down to 7. 2. Down to 7. Got a melee to do 3. So down to 4. And 3 here, I guess. But it doesn't really matter, because on Jubilee's turn, Colossus and Wolverine will take out the Dark Beast. I don't think that I used Jubilee's abilities, like basically her shopping spree ability, that frequently. Like, it got us a Power Belt early game, which was a nice resource generator for us. I think I want to try Jubilee probably with a Captain America. Captain America has 3 items, but Captain America and Protection, which one? I just love that build. But then we can also grab Energy Barriers. And I think that there is a build where Jubilee just kind of sits in Alter Ego for 80% of the game and just clears Shopping Spree. there's a chance that it's the same build or very, very similar build. There's a little bit of mutant synergy between these two decks, which I don't think would be there in a Captain America deck. But yeah, Jubilee in multiplayer is I do enjoy her more in multiplayer than in solo. But thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you next time. Peace.